Live the dream. 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 Here we are, Walibi Holland. Really nice painted up entrance there, and onto some nice red tarmac. Welcome to Walibi Holland. How excited are you, Martin?
I am too excited. I've been waiting to ride this coaster ever since I was a little kid. Ever since this whole coaster actually opened, to be honest.
There you go. This is it. Welcome to our third vlog of the trip, where today we are here at Walibi Holland. Morning! Hey! And we've come to ride that, which is Goliath. Oh my God, look at that. That looks absolutely beautiful. We're also going to ride the Nuba 2016. Morning! Hello! Nuba 2016 Lost Gravity, a Mack Big Dipper. But first off, we're going to pay €8 for parking. Oh, buy your parking ticket at the cash desk. There you go.
Like to ride.
That's it. Oh, we got some ski data barriers. Up we go. But yeah, today's going to be the day. You excited, Joe, in the back?
Yeah, I see coasters.
Coasters, yeah, look at that. That looks absolutely beautiful. Like I say, Intamin mega coaster that we're going to be riding. I cannot wait. I've been wanting to ride this for years. Like I mentioned yesterday in our vlog from Walibi Belgium, it's one of those parks that was also featured in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Obviously, when they were both owned by Six Flags in the early 2000s, they had a partnership with Six Flags. Obviously, they did a lot of the parks in the game, including Magic Mountain, a lot of the American parks, and of course, these ones over here in Europe. But now, obviously, they're owned by Walibi, and it's going to be a fantastic day. I'm really excited for this. The most excited I've been all year. These are some very, very highly anticipated coasters for me, and I absolutely cannot wait. So let's get parked up, get to the entrance, and let's get inside Walibi Holland. Absolutely cannot wait for this park. Very, very excited. That was nice and easy to get in, straight through the turnstiles. One thing to note about these Walibi parks is, it says it opens at 10 o'clock, but they actually get you into the park through the turnstiles quite a bit earlier, around half an hour before the rides open, which is really good. It means you can get to a hold point or get near to your first ride and then get ready to be let straight in at 10 o'clock, which is good. It stops having to mess about on the plaza, scan everybody in. But yeah, it's going to be great. A little bit about tickets then, actually, just while we're walking down here. We've used something a bit different today, haven't we, Marcel?
Yeah,
Let's let Martin explain.
I ordered these tickets off of a website called Ticket2.nl, a Netherlands website. So it works a bit like eBay, basically. So you do actually bid for the tickets.
Okay.
And these are actually like official tickets, not dodgy or anything like that.
It's worked, hasn't it, for two of the
It's
parks?
worked, and we got it for cheaper. So rather than using the actual official website of Walibi, we ordered it from a Ticket2. So yeah, there's a top tip if you ever come to any of the actual parks in the Netherlands or Belgium or something like that.
We got merch. Oh, Mr. Joe Beasley. Right, mugs are going to be purchased. As I was literally mentioning about a minute ago, this is the holding point. So obviously here, all these automatic doors will open at 10 o'clock, and then we go to our first ride. But I'll tell you what we do need, guys, a map.
Yeah.
So we'll get a map, and then we're going to go to our first ride, which I assume is going to be Goliath.
Goliath, oh, I can't wait.
He loves it, yes. GW Marks, there he is. Whee.
We're all wearing
got the t-shirts on.
today, yeah.
We've got highs of 27 degrees predicted today, so it's going to be a hot one. Look at this, merch will be purchased. So Joe's liking the bit of merch. We'll have a good look around here at the end of the day anyway, Leah. Let's get to a map, and let's get to Goliath. And of course, Lost Gravity as well.
We've travelled 600 miles just to ride Goliath.
Literally 600 miles into the trip.
Oh my God, am I so excited.
I cannot wait for this. I mean, look at that lift hill just there. Just over 150 foot tall, this one. So it's not a hyper coaster, which is over 200 foot, but it's got a good height to it, and it looks like we've got some fantastic bunny hills where we're going to get some great air time. Here's the Goliath entrance sign, and as I mentioned earlier on in the vlog, right at the start, this did used to be a Six Flags park, hence the name Goliath, which has stuck with this ride even in Walibi ownership. Goliath is a ride that features at many different Six Flags parks across the world. And here we are, looks like we're one of the first riders of the day. There's the exit, entrance is round the back. Station's not too bad actually. It's very quiet around here, isn't it? We want a bit of Roman fanfare style if you've a big fan of RCT. Look at this, this looks really nice. Goliath. Let's go and give it a go. Our first ride of the day, Goliath, the Intamin Mega Coaster that opened here at Walibi Holland in 2002. And here's a test seat. Here we go then, we're on Goliath. I am so excited for this. Sat towards the front of the train. Here we go. Look at the view. My God, that was absolutely fantastic, and just as expected really from Goliath. So much ejector airtime, so much floater airtime, especially on the 3 bunny hills towards the end of the coaster, but that was absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10 from me with that. Yes, is it in my top 10? No, it's not, because it's exactly as I expected. I didn't come off it and was like, whoa, you know, that's one of the best coasters I've ever been on, but it's a really, really fantastic ride. It's just as I expected it would ride, actually. Loads of airtime, very floaty, and especially on the helixes, they're so well banked that when you go on your side, you really get some fantastic forces, and something what you don't normally get on an Intamin, like, especially on stuff like an Intamin accelerator. Take Rita, for example. As it goes round, you don't really get many forces. On that, there's some really strange forces going on with that one, some really good G's, and I really enjoyed it. The first drop was great as well, especially on the back. That coaster, we've ridden it now towards the front and right at the back, and definitely more airtime at the back, but the front was good as well. With that sort of coaster, you don't really know if it's going to push you over the hills or if it's going to pull you over the hills, and with Goliath it definitely pulls you over. That doesn't mean that if you ride it towards the front there's no airtime, because there's still a lot.
You do get pushed over a fair bit on front.
What did you think to it, Joe?
Yeah, really good. Just as I expected, really. As you said, like, I found that the restraints were really quite nice. You get quite loose. They don't push down too much on your legs.
I had a really loose one on the first ride. I could literally get my hands right underneath it.
Yeah.
You do have a typical seatbelt on there as well. They're an Intamin click fix. But yeah, any other favourite elements of that coaster you want to comment on?
Just the bunny hills at the end are really
oh, they're great.
Yeah, really good.
There you go. Brilliant coaster. Well worth coming on this whole trip just for that. Mr. Martin Hotwood.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Oh,
I absolutely loved that. It just pulls you over those hills, and there's so much airtime. I mean, like, this coaster may not be one of the fastest or the tallest roller coasters in the world, but it is certainly one of those iconic rides.
Yes,
see,
definitely.
And that is the coaster
of Europe.
This is the icon of this park.
Before Shambhala was put in at Portaventura, that was one of the most recognisable coasters in Europe, I'd say.
That one, probably in my top 5.
There you go. That's a really good rating there from
It is a very good rating, but obviously I haven't been on as many coasters as Sean, so.
Not yet. But you're going to see a lot more of Martin over the years. We're going to get him, get him on some more trips, get him out to some more parks, aren't we? Go and see more of the world.
If you're paying, Sean, yeah.
No.
my top 10. It needs theming to be in my top 10. Like,
yeah.
I can't accept a coaster with no theming to be in the top 10, unfortunately. That's automatic disqualification for me, really.
Yeah, automatic disqualification. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from there. I'm the same, really. I love theming, and some of you might think, hang on a minute, well, Shambhala's and your number one coaster. But Shambhala has, to an extent, got some theme in it. It's got a nice themed station area, and especially when you're off-ride on Shambhala, in the sort of area, you can watch the water splash, you got all the different rockwork, statues, etc. That all makes it for me.
When you look at the hills on Shambhala as well, it's mountains of the Himalayas. That's what it is, you know?
I think if B&M Hypercoasters didn't exist, then I probably have thought Goliath was in my top 5 as well.
Yeah.
But it was great, really enjoyed it, and like I say, that was definitely the best coaster of this trip so far. And I've said that, a couple of times. I said Anubis at Plopsaland. Then yesterday I went on Psych Underground, the Schwarzkopf Shuttle Loop, and that was my top coaster of the trip. And now it's just been topped again by Goliath. But we're about to ride something. I don't think Goliath, it might not stay at that top reign for very long, as we're about to go and ride a brand new concept from Mack Rides. It's a Mack Big Dipper, and it's known as Lost Gravity. Opened literally back in March 2016. We're heading over there now. We'll go to the area and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. Really unique ride that I can't wait for this one. What a beautiful day. Bum bum. I said I was going to see you next over at Lost Gravity, but I thought I'm going to have to show you this on the way. What a unique way of getting to a themed area.
Well, this guy here, very kindly, actually showed us a shortcut over to Lost Gravity.
And he's actually a fan of the channel, aren't you? What's your name?
Ghost Wolf.
Okay, there you go. So check him out. And yeah, he's a big fan of Theme Park Worldwide. He says he's been watching for just over a year. So nice to meet you. Huss Top Spin. Let's go to Lost Gravity. That's it. Keep pulling. Come on, Martin. Speed it up.
Come on, must get to Lost Gravity faster.
Here it is, Lost Gravity. And if you haven't guessed already by the theme of this ride, or if you don't know much about it, it's based on gravity that's been lost. Hence why there we've got a helicopter upside down, we've got cars coming out of the ground, we've got shipping containers with loads of different theming on. It looks absolutely fantastic, this does. The area looks stunning. The soundtrack sounds crazy. And it looks like it's going to be a really good ride. Look at this. Wow, look at this.
Yeah, I like the theme too.
Look at this. Oh, wow. Look at this. So if you didn't realise, this is a Mack Rides prototype that opened in March 2016. It's known as a Mack Big Dipper. This is basically Mack's sort of way of trying to get in on Gerstlauer, because Gerstlauer have been selling a lot of the Eurofighters lately, and I think Mack want to get a piece of the action. This is a cheaper ride from Mack. It's compact. It's got similar throughputs, to a Eurofighter. Well, I'm sure with it being Mack, it'll be a little bit better than that. But yeah, it looks stunning, and of course, it's going to have the smooth re-rideability that Mack Rides have. Obviously, Mack have developed a lot of new concepts in recent years. After years of just making log flumes and powered coasters, this for Mack Rides is a brand new concept, much like Pulsar, which we rode yesterday. So we rode Pulsar, that was a brand new ride, the Power Splash. Look at all this looks nice. Loving the theming. I think we got a smell pod in here as well.
Yeah.
Either that or it's some old shipping container that stinks. Oh, look at all this. Oh, I like it. Articles for sale. Now this has had some thought gone into it, and that's what I really like from a ride. Look at this. And of course, the main thing about this ride, the first drop, and the fact that the two seats on the end are actually winged seats, so you're sitting on the edge of the train, which it looks stunning. I can't wait to get on this. Like I say, brand new ride. Walibi have obviously got a really good deal going on with Mack. And we've got an escalator credit here, have we? Is this an escalator? Oh, it's a turned off escalator. Is this supposed to work, or is it supposed to not work as part of the theme? Yeah, just
it's part of the theme, and you can tell there's no electricity.
Look at this. Wow.
Each of these meteorites has endured the shock of slamming into the Earth's atmosphere.
There's the train. Let's go and get on Lost Gravity, and I'll give you our full review of this brand new prototype ride when we come off. Look at this. This is nice. that was absolutely fantastic. A prototype ride by Mac. You saw from the on-ride footage. I was on the front row on the wing seats. We actually had 2 rides on that. Joe tried the wing first, and I tried the centre of the train on the front. And on the second ride we've just had there, I tried the wing on the right side, and Joe tried an inward seat. Well, that was absolutely fantastic. A prototype ride and the best coaster of the trip so far. Long automatic doors. There we go. That was absolutely fantastic. What I loved about that ride is the unique elements that were featured in it. So obviously the lift hill's quite fast. Once you come off the top of the lift hill, you go into one of the most crazy first drops I have ever seen on a roller coaster. Absolutely out of this world first drop. It was literally straight into it, and we've only done front row so far. So later on, I think that'll be worth trying on the back, especially on the back left. Because it's going to shoot you straight down that first drop. It's going to be really intense. But yeah, you come down the first drop into a massive airtime hill. As you saw from the POV, it was literally whoom, straight out of the seat, massive ejector airtime. After that, you come round to a massive, what I want to call stall turn / overbank, which is just at the back, just there. After that, you come straight up into another airtime hill, just at the top, just there, before making your way round on the little turnaround into the mid-course and down into the final section of the ride. What I also didn't realise is there's actually a DJ down here, which is quite cool, in the little cabin just there. Goes the dance, Martin. Lost Gravity. What did you think to it?
Wow, that really was a surprise.
You weren't expecting much, was you?
No, I wasn't, to be honest. I mean, that was a lot better than I was expecting. I mean, videos and pictures on the internet does not do that ride justice. I mean, like, you do actually have to come here and ride it to be able to appreciate it, I think.
100% agree with you on that one.
Yeah, exactly. And it definitely is Mac's version of a Gersler.
It is, you can tell they've even said that themselves, you know, they want to get in on that market.
Yeah.
For compact coasters.
And of course it is going to be so much better because it's a Mac.
Smooth, very smooth.
Exactly. And it gives you so much airtime. But a tip for you, do not pull your lat down too far, I tell you. Otherwise it will actually hurt a little bit if you do.
Yeah, it proper whacks you into it. Favourite element on that ride, it's got to be the airtime hill after the first drop. But I love the whole thing, it's really hard to sort of choose. The whole thing was, it was amazing, so many highlights. What did Mr. Beasley think of that Mac prototype?
Really good. Like, for such a small roller coaster, you don't expect them to have that much force, but there's some really good force in them. Main element, I think, for me is obviously the airtime hill and the really slow twist. That was really nice.
Yeah, the inversion was brilliant. Yeah. It was literally like Blue Fire on its final inversion, except a lot slower, and you sort of lots of hang time in the restraint. And with it being lap bars, it felt like you were just free to enjoy it. But
so smooth.
Yeah.
So smooth.
How would you rate it in terms of other coasters on this trip? Out of all the parts we've done so far,
second best on the whole mega trip.
Behind Goliath.
Behind Goliath, yes.
Joe?
Best ride of the trip.
And what's your second favourite? Goliath, would you say? Or Anubis? Or?
It's hard to pick.
I'm putting him on the spot now.
There's 4 in total that really stand out for me. Anubis, Psych Underground, Goliath, and that. So,
yeah. There you go. And that's it's hard to decide. I'm sure at the end of the trip we'll round up our top coasters for the whole thing. But
if the track layout wasn't so like actual like a compact, I think I would actually prefer it more. And if the coaster didn't actually look too much like the Smiler.
Why does everybody think it looks like the Smiler? I mean, you know.
If it was green, I love the colour green. If it was green, I think it would be better than like a Goliath.
I like the whole theme and the queue line as you saw when we first went on it, and yeah, a unique ride, my favourite coaster so far.
It's a quirky ride.
Brilliant.
I think yellow really suits the quirkiness of the ride.
I do. It looks great. Yeah. Anyway, we're going on another credit now. It's a Sierra Tivoli called Draco or Draco, and it's just through here. Quite well themed, this park. It's definitely better themed than Walibi Belgium. I mean, look at that quality theme, and you got a little wheelbarrow there. Here we go. This looks quite a good coaster.
Pretty barren.
Barren 1898.
There doesn't seem to be much to look at.
There's a train in the middle. It's a credit. A cred's a cred. Let's go and give it a go.
And fences to look at. That's about it.
Let's go. Next up, it's time to ride our second Vekoma wooden coaster of the trip, also known as Robin Hood, and it opened here at Walibi Holland in year 2000. It was the Millennium ride. It's a big coaster and it's got a really good layout. Compared to the two, supposedly this one's got the better layout, but I've also heard reports that this is a little bit on the rough side. I also heard that yesterday about Loup Garou, and it actually wasn't that bad. So hopefully with this one, you know, we're in for a good ride. Looking at the station though, it's very well themed. Obviously we're in the Sherwood Forest themed area. There we go. I like how it tells you here, look, if it's on one train, you'll be waiting 120 minutes. If it's on 2 trains, you'll be waiting 60 minutes. A bit of simple maths there for you.
From this point, yeah.
And how many trains is it running, do you know? 2?
I hope so.
It looks like it. Look at this now. This looks really nice around here
This
again.
looks like a better layout than the Walibi Belgium.
It's a very out and back woody, this one. It sort of goes round and then turns round and comes back on itself, so it should be quite nice. Hello! Hello on the brake run? No, no one wait. Yeah, we got one. There we go. Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Check it out. Robin Hood. Let's go and give Robin a good ride. These Vekoma woodies aren't actually that bad. Let's hope this one can be even better than yesterday's.
You're not really part of the engineers. No.
We have always been the odd one out.
Here we go then. We're on the Vekoma Woody, and from the first corner out of the station, you can already tell it's going to be a bit of a jolty one, this one.
A bit rough.
A bit what? A bit rough. Hello, we met these guys in the queue line. Hello.
Very nice touch people.
Very nice touch people, and apparently you scream a lot, don't you?
I do, yeah.
So you might hear a lot of screaming. It's not us, it's them in front. Hey, loves it. Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Here we go then, into the first drop. Let's see what this ride's going to give us. Wind turbine. Airtime machine. So we're at the end of the circuit now, turning round back to go on ourselves. Here we go. We've got some good airtime on the go. It's a bit rougher than Loup Garou though. Wow, that was actually quite good. Good layout. I think Loup Garou was actually better than that yesterday for me, but I did like that a lot.
Yeah, not bad.
Not much force.
A bit more airtime on this, but I think Loup Garou is just better because it's a bit smooth, really.
Yeah. What do you think, Martin?
That was better than Loup Garou, in my opinion.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I really did enjoy that one. That was one of my favourite wooden coasters.
There you go. It takes a lot to impress me with wood. I've done so many wooden coasters, and for me, it's probably not even in my top 10 woodies. But it was a nice sort of out and back layout. You know, I enjoyed the views over the lake and things like that. But for me, that's the weakest coaster I've done at this park so far today. But yeah, back into the station. Did you guys enjoy it? Yeah, out of 10, how many would you give it?
6.
You know what I'd give it? 1898, Akan. There we go. How do you say it? Go on. Acting. Is that okay? Okay. There we go. See you later. Say bye. Bye. Acting. I don't know, but it just shows that last year when I was at F-Telling, I didn't do a too bad a job at trying to pronounce Baron 1898. If you don't have a clue what I'm going on about, watch last year's vlog, 2015 July F-Telling, where you'll see me trying to pronounce Acton, the Baron. But we're also going to be riding this trip. We're going on El Condor now, which is this way, and this is a very special ride. Yes, it is a suspended looping coaster, but there's something very special, and I said yesterday in the vlog that I was going to tell you that today. Hello, HP Leisure. Hello, are you having a good time? How much are your balls?
My balls are €5.
Her balls are €5. I'll come back. I might have a play with your balls later. Okay, see you later. But I love the Dutch. I don't know what to say. I was building it up yesterday. We've had some belters in these vlogs so far, we really have. This is a very special ride. It was the first ever Vekoma suspended looping coaster to be built, and it opened in 1994.
I'm so excited!
It means that A, it's the same sort of age as Joe.
Yeah.
And it also opened in the same year that Nemesis opened at Alton Towers. Hello.
All the parks in
What's that?
you're going to all the parks at Church?
Yeah, all those. That's everywhere we're going.
Where do you be?
It'll be on theme park worldwide.
But you have now Walibi?
Yeah, Wallaby Weekender this is.
You already been there?
I've been to Plopsaland, that's done. There we go. We're doing Walibi Belgium. And we're obviously Walibi Holland today, then we're off to Movie Park, Fantasieland, Efteling and Toverland. So what's your name there?
Freddie.
Thanks, Freddie. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
See you later. They're so friendly over here, aren't they? So yeah, it opened in 94 and it opened the same year as Nemesis at Alton Towers. We had Nemesis, a quality B&M. They had an SLC, but hey ho. I think we know which one's going to be better, but who knows? Me and Joe now have done so many of these, and there can't be many more left for us to get on of these SLCs, to be honest. So we're going to go give it a go. There it is. It's got a nice paint job though, this one. It's next to Goliath, so we'll see you over there for a bit of SLC action. If you want a Ben & Jerry's, here she is. Hashtag Ben & Jerry's Cycle. This one looks really picturesque, but I'm confused. This must have had a repaint since Six Flags ownership, as in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, where everything was pretty accurate. This was actually painted white. So I reckon it's had a repaint over the years. Comment below if you know that for a fact. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe RCT did it wrong when Chris Sawyer did it. But it's an SLC, Al Condor, and it looks like it's going to be a busy one, this. We're going to have to queue with this SLC, but we need the credit.
What kind of theme is working, Condor?
Yeah, it is actually. Based on a bird. Condor bird.
It does look very bright, and it looks like it's
Very bright, very busy, but it's got a bit of theming. Welcome to Infusion.
I hope there's some
This is a long and boring queue line.
It is.
We've been waiting, what, about 20 minutes?
40. Well,
So far
the queue line's meant to be about 40 minutes, and it's only on one train.
With less rows as well. With this being the prototype, it's got less rows. 2 less rows than the other one. One train service, we've been waiting, what, 20 minutes so far? 25 minutes. And we've still got a good 20 minutes to go. It's a long queue. Joe's looking a bit sweaty over there.
Not happy.
Why?
I'm waiting for SLCs.
Goliath's on 10 minutes. How's that make you feel?
Be over there riding that 4 times right now.
But it's a credit, and it was the first ever SLC, as I mentioned, so we've got to get it in, haven't we? Got a bit of POV while we're waiting. Do you want one? Do you want one? Hey, what's up? Nothing in there. Let's have a look at night vision. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's a movie. There we go. I love the new night vision thing. It's quite a good feature. All the single ladies, put your hands up. Let's go. Put your hands up then. That's it. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. You put your hands up. God, that was the roughest suspended looping coaster I've ever ridden. I'm so sorry about how shaky that footage was. Literally, my hand was going like this. My ears were bashing against the restraint.
Did you hear?
What the hell was that?
Out of that, like the first two, and then it goes up there. It made a hell of a bang on the back row. It just
went
like,
joom. That was it. I thought I was in hospital after
Oh
that.
my god, that really was the worst SLC I have been on.
Worse than limit, right?
Worse than limit at Heidi Park. Awful. I will never ride that coaster again now I've got the credit. And
That was another infusion at Blackpool Pleasure
it was
Beach.
worse. Infusion's a lot. Makes infusion like a B&M. You know, that was absolutely diabolical. That was one of the worst roller coasters I've ever ridden. In fact, it is the worst roller coaster I've ever ridden. Out of 600 coasters, that is the worst. Officially, I found it at Walibi Holland in June 2016. The worst roller coaster I've ever ridden on Theme Park Worldwide.
Ever take off? Why did somebody ride that and go, I want one of them at my park?
Absolutely disgusting that that's still operating. Diabolical. Anyone who enjoys that is... I just can't describe it. Awful. We're in a nice little restaurant, aren't we? Just outside
Yes,
the SLC.
Yeah, it's quite
What's
nice.
that?
That was very, very cheap food.
What did you have today?
I had a double burger.
Oh, he's gone up one on yesterday.
It wasn't very double though, and the quality of food wasn't too good, I'm afraid. The roll wasn't particularly, I believe it was frozen and they defrosted it, so yeah, it's not great quality food.
But it was
cheap. A lot cheaper than Walibi Belgium and a lot cheaper than Rotterdam.
Strange how Walibi, both the different Wallabis have got different sort of rules, haven't they? And different sort of prices, for example.
Because it was the same food, pretty much, yeah.
Strange, different countries, different rules, I suppose. But yeah, I had chicken nuggets and chips and a large drink, proper large one. That was only €7.50 for all that. 6 nuggets, chips. What's that, about £5 something? So for theme park food, that's actually really good value. But yeah, we're going to do some more Vacomas now. We're going to go and do the boomerang.
Just what I've been looking forward
We're going to do the boomerang and also the LSM Vacoma coaster, which is something quite special. I've not done one of those before, so we'll go and give it a go.
Neither have I, yeah.
Give it a chance. There's some nice little surprises on that for you. And I must say, I like the theming in this restaurant. I like these balls that keep changing colour and all this strip lighting all around the walls. So we'll see you over there. Speed of Sound, our next ride here at Walibi Holland. Martin Hotwood, everybody. Just saying, actually, off camera, just how nicely looked after this park actually is. All the pathways are nice, and you know, all the buildings are painted up nice. Just little things like this area entrance here. It's not like flaking away. It looks decent. You know, things are well themed and well looked after on. It's very presentable.
Yeah, it really is, and it definitely is the actual full park of the Walibi world. This one, definitely.
It is,
and it's aimed at the thrill seekers.
Some of you there are probably thinking, what? Thought Park, well maintained and well looked after. Not in that respect, but in terms of the actual layout and audio around the park.
And it's aimed at the thrill seekers. Yes, as you walk around, you do hear chabby music going around you, and yeah, but at this park it actually fits it.
So works well. So we're going to go and do another Vacoma. Speed of Sound. This looks really good actually. Got a bit of an enclosed lift hill. It's got a bit of theming unlike the one yesterday.
That's exactly the same theme as what we saw yesterday.
What's that?
That Sky Swinger is exactly the same theme as the one we saw yesterday.
Yeah.
The other one we passed.
Let's go and give this a go. Speed of Sound. And this looks really good. It's got onboard audio, this one.
Any restraints on that?
That was absolutely fantastic. Obviously, what made that great was the fact it had the new style restraints on the Vekoma trains, similar to what Space Mountain Mission 2 is going to be getting for 2017. Now, along with that, you also had the enclosed lift hill, obviously. You're right there, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Yeah, you're right, yeah, Theme Park Worldwide. Casually coming off the ride, enjoying himself there. Yeah, so it had the onboard audio with the top of the lift being enclosed up there. It had all LED lighting effects in, and then the audio kicked in on the lift. You had a sub under the seat, speakers in the back of the actual seat, just behind the headrest, and then you were straight down. Music kicked in, bass kicked in, and then I forgot what the lyrics were now. There was something about a roller coaster or something like Extreme Thrill Ride or something. It went. It was like Extreme Thrill Ride, dum, dum, dum. Straight down. Oh, they've got a talking fountain. Oh, here you go.
Is it one of these talking?
It's a bit like what they've got in Hours of Adventure, this. It bet he squirts water out here. Hello?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Are you going to squirt some water for me?
Yeah, let's put on a show.
Okay, put on a show.
On a great big water show.
Okay, because we're from Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube.
Theme Park Worldwide?
On YouTube, yeah.
Oh my god, it's this theme park world!
Come on, give me a squirt, come on.
Okay, yeah. Okay, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
3, 2,
It's like Universal.
1.
Hey. That was good. I like.
This is all I've got.
Is that all you've got? Come on, one more for the camera.
No.
Okay, bye.
Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah, we're going to go and ride another Vekoma.
Oh, yeah, that's why you're here, of course. All the rides.
All the rides, we're going to go and ride Express, the platform 13 now.
Yeah, and the old fountain is not really interesting.
Yeah. Thank you for appearing in the vlog.
How would we say toodaloo?
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Bye. That is so copied from Universal Islands of Adventure, but I love it. That was great. One of my favourite fountains, another trip. Dean's Fountain Services would like that. Yeah, that was great. Have you seen the one in Islands of Adventure or not?
I've not.
No. Oh, literally exactly the same, except the one in IOA. He's got loads of different effects and you can do all sorts with it, and you can get soaked. Well, that was good. As soon as I saw it, I thought that's a talking fountain. Where's it being controlled from? I wonder. I bet there's a little cabin somewhere. Obviously, there's a camera at the back filming it there, so he's probably sat in an out of bounds area. And here's an interesting fact for you. What Dean told me about the one at Universal. He actually went behind the scenes on that, and the cabin for it is nowhere near where the actual fountain is. He says it's right in the back of house area of the park. Fantastic. You'd think it'd be right near it, wouldn't you? But yeah, really enjoyed Speed of Sounds. Really good effects on that. The audio was great, and the overall experience of that was fantastic. Really good. My favourite Vekoma boomerang I've ever done.
Yeah.
Not my favourite Vekoma, but the best boomerang I've done. Bear in mind, I've probably done about 5 of those standard models over the years, and that was great. But we're going to go and ride a Vekoma LSM coaster now, and it's my first one of these, so I can't wait. It's going to be good. Let's go and give it a ride. Well, my first one sort of outside anyway, my first normal one. Obviously, I've done a couple of indoor ones over the years. This is the first one that's sort of mainly outside. So let's go and give it a go. The entrance is just here up these steps. I love the talking fountain, but you know I also love more sausage rolls.
Sausage rolls.
Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Baron Agenagenen. Baron Agenagenen. Love it. we just come off Express Platform 13, which was really good. Vekoma LSM coaster. Basically, rock and roller coaster from Disneyland Paris, but with a lot of outdoor section. Pretty much the same layout. There's a few different elements in that, but pretty much the same sort of track layout. The launch was really forceful. 55 miles per hour launch on that one, and it opened in the year 2000, much like a couple of the Vekomas. B&Ms, what am I going on about? A couple of the Vekomas here at the park. I think when I say B&Ms, I think I'm getting quite excited to get back on Black Mamba at Fantasyland this week. And of course, Baron Akanakanakenan.
That was pretty smooth for a Vekoma.
Yeah,
pretty smooth.
you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good.
Theming.
Theming was really good. Yeah, that was a highlight of it, really.
The launch tunnel was all good.
The launch tunnel was quite cool because the lights in the tunnel made it feel like you were going faster than you actually were.
Yeah.
Which is always quite a nice thrill. Because it's not a huge launch, but yeah, it's got some good force and yeah, it makes you feel like it's going fast. Sure.
What did you think, Martin?
Oh my god, what an amazing themed queue line.
The queue line was great and the launch tunnel was great.
I was expecting a very, very different ride after the launch though, but I was a bit disappointed the fact that we went outside, it was over a lake. It just kind of seemed a bit kind of
I know what you mean.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach a little bit, you know, and we were on a Vekoma over a lake, just
still better than Infusion. A lot better than Infusion.
As we started off in the queue line indoors, it was like the most amazingly themed actual Vekoma I have been on.
Yeah, definitely. There was a lot of theming in there, but I see where Martin comes from. I think it would be nice if the whole ride was indoors, but obviously that costs a lot of money, doesn't it? It's put in a big warehouse, and that's probably why they didn't want to put that indoors. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. It was, like I say, not one of my favourite coasters we've done this trip, but the theming was incredible. Probably one of the best themed coasters we've done on the trip, actually. So yeah, it was good fun. What the hell is that? Look at the boat. It's split into 4 sections. Look at that. What the hell is it? Who's this manufactured by? I don't even know. I'm going to have a look. That is definitely not an Intamin Rapids. Let's go and have a little look. I'll get the water rides database up to have a look at that because I really don't have a clue. I've got no interesting fact to tell you about that, but we're going on Rio Grande, and this looks quite good. Unique, and we already know there's a good water effect on this, where it's literally a waterfall off the side of some rocks. Yeah, and it doesn't go off, so it's roasting, it's 26 degrees. I'm now going to hand you over to Martin, our weather reporter for the week. Martin's Weather Services is going to tell you more about the weather for the week, so over to you, Martin.
Tomorrow, in Venlo, sunny,
okay.
28 degrees.
Well, what about Tuesday?
Sunny,
okay.
27 degrees.
What about Wednesday?
Sunny, 26 degrees.
What about Thursday?
Sunny, 26 degrees.
What about Friday?
Sunny, 26 degrees.
What about Saturday?
Sunny, 26 degrees.
Okay, let's go on the rapids. Thanks for that, Martin, and now for the ad break. If I said to you this was manufactured by Vekoma, would you not believe me? Well, here's the proof on the European Water Rides database. Walibi Holland, Rio Grande, operating Vekoma, 1994, and a track length of 310 metres. I think this could be a wet one. Are we going to get KFC, do you reckon?
I don't know. Because now the articulation works, it looks like you won't get wet, but I don't know.
We might get something down the middle. It's got the gaps in the middle, so we might get something. This is a bit weird, look at that. Let's get on board and have a ride. I like these bars, so you have to remain seated. That's quite cool. Here we go then, we're on the rapids. Rio Grande. Oh, this is weird. Look at this. You alright there, Martin? Sitting opposite. This is strange. Whoa! Oh! What's this? This is really weird.
This is the weirdest rapids I've been.
I've never seen anything quite like this before. No. Oh. My feet, look at this, it comes right in here.
I got a bit wet there.
Oh my god. I feel like we're just floating along the water, like on this raft. We're not like on a rapids. It's like we're on some sort of dinghy or something. What the hell?
It's like an actual raft ride.
I don't think we can really call it a KFC Mega Wave.
The whole thing's just really weird.
I just got a soaked.
Where did it come in? Here? Or was there a gap underneath? No, it must have came in there then through.
Yeah.
Crazy this is. And there's some good water effects coming up. Oh.
That'd be nice.
This is weird.
I want to get wet on this though, it's quite hot.
We're hot. We've got a log flume to come though, so here we go. Hopefully we're going to get it. A bit of a selfie going on. Yes! There we go, we're going to get wet ready. I've been on so many rapids over the years, but I've never seen one like this before.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm absolutely
KFC! Oh!
This is so weird.
We're getting lots of KFC to make What the hell is this, Martin? What is it?
It's a big
I can't even take this anymore. Absolutely crazy.
I know what you saying, it probably won't be a soaker.
That was crazy, that was. So we're going on the log flume. This looks really well themed, better themed than yesterday's. I prefer the whole sort of western theme we got going on here, apart from the music. But I enjoyed the rapids, that was absolutely crazy, wasn't it? One of the most insane rapids I've ever been on that. I wouldn't say it's better than the Intamins, but it was different, it was unique, and I really enjoyed it. We're going on this log flume, and this looks to be an identical clone of what we had yesterday. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the layout is
Exactly the same, isn't it? Obviously all this section was indoors yesterday, and that's a backwards drop in there. Come round all that backwards, and then spin round, ready for the forwards drop on the lift hill. Let's go and give it a go. But yeah, that was just weird, that rapids. I really enjoyed it though, but it was strange, really strange. And
never really built up any speed, did it?
no, it was quite slow.
Yeah.
I didn't get that wet. Joe got quite wet. I didn't really get much on that, so hopefully I'll get a bit more on this. Let's get on the log flume. So we're actually stuck on the log flume. In fact, we've only just made it out of the station. We've been here about 15 minutes, and it looks like, from what I can see over there, we're going to get evacs.
Evac credit.
First,
We've been stuck here for about half an hour now.
first evac of the trip, about 20 minutes.
Has an evac ever been caught on camera before for a vlog?
Yeah, we've had one before. Here we go. Evac.
There we go, here it comes.
Here it comes, we're getting evac. The rider's broke, and we are stuck. So we're going to get our first evac of the trip by the looks of it. Hello, we're coming off.
Yeah, you can get up.
Oh, there we go.
It's not working.
Oh, it's broke. There we go. So, oh dear, that way. There we go, evac. That's it, over the arm. Evac, evac. That's it, and over the fence.
Yeah, it was really good that. That was a good log flume. Best log flume of the trip.
Really good.
Brilliant that. So we're going back on Lost Gravity after our log flume evac. And, oh, I love this coast, just look at it. Oh, there we go, that was it. Brilliant timing, that's what I was just going to say. Just seen some fuego at the top, which is Spanish for fire. Yeah, I call it fuego because if you've been to Ventura, obviously you got Templo del Fuego, which is literally the most fire you can get on a ride, more than Valhalla. But yeah, there we go, we got some fuego at the top. And it looks to me like the pylon at the other side as well has also got a fire machine. Look at that, that was good, I enjoyed that. Bit of fuego, you can feel the heat from that. Fuego. Good effects.
Each of these meteorites has endured the shock of slamming into the Earth's atmosphere.
A place where nothing seems impossible.
So we've just seen the awesome fire effect, and I'm now joined by the one, the only is Jefferson. Hello there.
Hello.
Are you excited to ride Lost Gravity for the first time?
Yes, for the first time, man.
Yeah, and
Will you tell me how this ride is good, right?
As it good, it's got some fantastic elements on the ride. You know, you're going to love it. It's got some brilliant airtime. On the first drop, you're going to come out of your seat, boy.
Thank you, man.
Nice to see you, and have a great time.
Nice.
Have a good time. There we go. That's Jefferson here on Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Thanks, Jefferson. See you soon. Oh, they were a laugh, weren't they, in the queue line for Lost Gravity? We had another really good fun ride on that. Absolutely love that coaster, and like I say, best one for me of the trip so far. We're now going on Rio Grande, which is a Ferris wheel, which looks similar height to the one we did yesterday. However, from this one, I think we might get some better views, especially of Goliath, Robin Hood, the wooden coaster, and of course, Lost Gravity from above. So hopefully we'll get some good shots from up here for you guys, and I'll show you a couple of minutes of highlight from Le Grand Rue. Ferris wheel.
That does remind me of Holland.
Some really nice views from up here. I mean, like Martin just said, it is a small park, but there's got a lot going for it, and definitely our best park of the trip so far. Top spin down there, and the little raft we went on earlier. A lot of windmills over there, a lot of wind turbines.
Yeah! Looks like they're squirting a lot more now on that. Yeah, they are. We've got to get on that top spin.
Yeah.
Must say I love the music playing around Sherwood Forest, and we're about to go on Excalibur. Look at this, really nice area, and of course you've got the dark ride in the middle, which is up next. Berdine's Fountain Services in the middle, and here we go. Looks like we're going to get wet on this one. They weren't using the fountains earlier, but looks like now it's hottened up. We're going to get some fountain action. Are you looking forward to this, Martin?
I am.
Do you like a good Huss top spin?
Yeah, I do like them. Yeah, I really do. And this one looks very well themed.
Yeah, I like how it says Excalibur on the middle section. Oh, yes.
Like a soda.
Yeah. Oh. How does that make you feel, Joe?
Makes me miss Ripsaw.
Oh, don't we all miss
I
Ripsaw?
used to do this to people.
The operator used to be great on Ripsaw.
Yeah, the operators are great on Ripsaw.
Look at that, we need a front row on this baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for it to come into its drop down position.
Maybe the back looks like you might get wet on.
You reckon? Wow.
I bet this isn't very reliable.
Here we go. What are we going to get? No.
I didn't think they would get that.
They must not be allowed. You enjoyed that?
The angle of the fountains, I think.
Yeah. Looks good though. Let's go and give it a ride, and we'll let you know how we got on afterwards. Excalibur. Oh my God! I am absolutely wetter than Valhalla from not one cycle, not two cycles, but 3 cycles on the top swim without getting off. And he just kept sending it. But the good thing is the fountains were even preset, so he didn't have to do anything. but look how well we are. We were bone dry before this. Look at these guys. Oh,
The best top spin in the world, easily.
that is a bold statement, and it's true.
It is definitely true.
That top spin, come and ride it. Excalibur at Walibi Holland. Absolutely. Look at this. These shirts were blue, they're now black. That is how wet we are. It's cooled me down though.
It's lovely.
Oh my God. And from the Huss top spin expert himself, what did you think to it?
Really good. It's interesting how they got preset fountains there. That's quite interesting. I mean, like the managers on Ripsaw, like, you just have to trust us with the fountains.
Yeah, on that's great. That was absolutely
amazing. So
out of
good.
this world. We're gonna have a photo in front of it. In fact, we'll put it on the TBW page.
It is such a good idea to have the fountains actually facing that way instead of upwards. Such a good idea.
Honestly, I am dripping wet through, and that's one of the wettest rides I've ever done. Amazing that was. Top 10. We're gonna have a photo.
We were expecting us to get that wet. Well,
Not after seeing it earlier in operation. That was amazing. We'll take a picture, then we're going to have some dark ride action. We'll see you in a minute. Wow. Welcome to Merlin's Magic Castle.
Gaan we de duistere machten over. Ik krijg het voor elkaar en ik zet de aarde om zijn kop.
Als wat jij voor elkaar krijgt, één grijze haar weer op jouw kop. Oude vogeltje, niks bijzonder. Niks bijzonder.
Merlin was very magical there, a really nice madhouse, probably one of my favourite madhouses actually. Hello, Thebart Worldwide on YouTube, yeah. You know, at the end of the day, what made that really special was the fact it was themed to a very similar thing to... Oh, it's Jack, look. Did you meet? Hello. Hey, TBW. Yeah, basically what made that special is it was themed very similar to Hex. It was based on sort of, you know, experiments going wrong and stuff like that. Loads of vlog bombs going on here, they love it. You know, it was based on like an experiment going wrong, which was good. You had all like the different bits in the middle and lots of things spinning around, a bit of projections on ride, a bit like the haunting. It was good. I really enjoyed that. 8 out of 10 from me in terms of effects and overall, you know, sort of ride experience with that. We've rode a couple of really good madhouses the past 2 days. Both of Walibi's parks have had really good madhouses. So yeah, it was good. What do you guys think?
In terms of effects in the pre-show, it's pretty similar to what we saw yesterday. But yeah, really good. I like the colours they use. The colours for like little potions and stuff inside are really cool.
Very beautiful to look at with purples and greens.
Yeah,
and
lots of neons, like neon colours.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Cool. Yeah.
What do you think, Martin?
It was a good Vekoma madhouse, yeah. It does have some good effects, yeah. Yeah, what can I say?
Same sequence again.
They're all the same,
They're all the same. They must be all the same, literally. There's no changing it up, you know. So.
But no, it was good. It just shows that you know, Walibi can do theming really good when they want to. I mean, look at Lost Gravity and you know, look at that. It was great. Now we're just going to ride on the S&S Shot Tower. Coming towards the end of our day then here at Walibi Holland. Of course, at the end of the vlog, we'll have a look around the gift shop. And we already know there's some mugs for Lost Gravity to get.
Yeah,
and we'll sum up our day. Oh, we're going in here. Space Kids. That's the mini one, that. That's the little frog hopper, that. Fast Lane Express is available. Here we go. Had a really good day though today. Best trip, best park of the trip. It's been great. So we're in the shop after a great final ride on the front row of Goliath. So much airtime, even on the front. I mean, even on that ride, it felt like there was more airtime on the front.
Yeah.
It warmed up throughout the day.
Right. A tip there, loosen your restraints, you get more airtime.
Yeah, sit forward and you get a bit of airtime. Bit of merch paradise then. We've got some mugs, which I've just purchased. And your mugs get they get put in a box as well.
I like that bag.
I like the Walibi bag. Mr. Walibi himself. I think Joe's gone for that cap just there, and he's gone for this hoodie, which is a good look. He's going for that look, Mr. Joe Beasley. He's in the queue. Beast mode on. Born to be swag. Born with swag, sorry. Bay don't play. Got a couple of mugs. I also got an I Love Walibi mug. Shop's quite nice. Where's Joe? Here he is. Yeah. 50 euros though. Expensive. Quite a nice shop. Got the Joker over here as well. Here's all the classic I Love Walibi. Nothing with Goliath on, unfortunately. But that'll have to do. I've got one of those. That's 3 mugs I've got so far on this trip. Nothing too much really for 3 parks, but it's not too bad. Obviously I didn't get anything from Plopsa. There we go, it's been a fantastic day. This park's been amazing. It's been the best park of the trip so far, and we've fit a lot in today. Obviously we've not done all the rides, like the flat rides and stuff, but we've done everything what we thought looked great, and done the dark rides, done all the coasters, and had numerous re-rides. It's been a really good day. We're gonna head around to the entrance now, have a look at Goliath from outside and get some shots. So I'll see you when we're outside. Brilliant day. Oh, what a fantastic day we've had, and like I say, we've just come for a look at Goliath from around the back. Unfortunately, we were hoping to get round here before the ride had stopped dispatching trains, but it looks like we literally missed it by a couple of minutes. But we still get some really nice shots of the coast around here, and there you go, look at that for a view. I mean, it's definitely one of the most iconic roller coasters in Europe, and the fact it's been here since 2002, and you know, it's great that we're finally come out here to ride this classic. You know, it's well worth it.
Amazing, it is great.
It's an airtime machine.
Airtime machine.
Look at that, and this is going to be a really nice shot
for you.
It was
well worth just like coming round here just to get some
shots.
Look
at this. I mean, one of the most intense sections of the ride, this helix here, and look at that. Shame it's not running, but like I say, still looks beautiful even without trains on the track. Just seeing that track and getting this close to the circuit's really nice. There we go, so we just left the park and we've got a bit of a bridge credit going on a couple of miles down the road. Look at this, the bridge is lifting up. Oh, here we go, see we've got some branding underneath. Top
Zines Flevoland.
And I think this is a perfect opportunity to talk a bit more about our day while we're waiting for this this boat to come through. Martin, what has been your highlight of the day today at Walibi Holland?
Getting stuck on the log flume.
Ah, seriously?
No.
Okay. And what was your favourite ride?
The best ride, Goliath.
Goliath. What did you love most about it? Just the general airtime, the feel?
The airtime on the ride, it is just amazing, and just the fact that it is just a signature ride. It doesn't need to be the fastest, doesn't need to be the fastest.
Yeah. Longest.
Yeah.
That's
Longest,
the word I was going for.
Or the fastest.
You know, what other highlights have you got from the park? What other rides did you enjoy, would you say?
Lost Gravity was a lot better than I was expecting. Yeah.
Anything else what you'd like to say about the park?
It's a bit like Full Park.
Yeah, but nicer.
Yeah, and it's more well kept than Thorpe Park.
Yeah, well, it doesn't take much. There we go. We've got a random mast floating through the roads. There we go, random mast. But yeah, so you enjoyed the park. Was that the best part of the trip, would you say?
Yeah, it is. So far, that is the best park that we've done.
So far, much more to come.
So far,
4 more parks still to come. What about Mr. Beasley in the back then?
Yep.
What's been your highlight of the day?
The day, I'd say probably Lost Gravity, getting on it for the first time.
Yeah, and what was your favourite ride? Was that your favourite ride as well?
Yeah, Lost Gravity was my favourite ride. Goliath was obviously a good highlight as well. But yeah, the biggest highlight for me is definitely Lost Gravity. I just love the little quirky theme and really makes it a nice ride it rides really well as well. I was expecting it, because it's a smaller ride, to be a bit sort of jolty side to side, a bit like how Saw the Ride sometimes goes.
Yeah, it's no Gerstlauer, is it? It's quality.
But it rides really well, yeah.
A lot
really
more
good.
smoother than a Gerstlauer.
There you go, definitely. Anything else you want to say about the park, Joe? Any other comments?
Yeah, definitely the best park of the trip so far.
Yeah.
Some really nice theming around the park. The areas seem quite well done. But yeah, that's pretty much it, really.
There you go. Yeah, well, for me about that park, you know, it's definitely the best park of the trip so far. My highlight of the day has got to be all the interaction that we've had throughout the park. My favourite ride of the day, it's got to be Lost Gravity, hasn't it? It's such a unique concept from Matt Rise, the Big Dipper. Something what I wasn't sure how good it was going to ride. I mean, it's had a lot of hype, and I've seen the videos and thought, you know what, it looks good. Hey, ring that bell, school's out. But yeah, it was fantastic, and to get on it, you know, it's such a unique concept with some fantastic force, and yeah, it was generally a really enjoyable experience that you know, I'm glad we got. Oh, that's the motorbikes. The motorbike catch. I enjoyed the bridge credit there, it was good. But yeah, obviously Goliath, the airtime on that thing's stunning. Such an iconic ride, mainly from seeing it in the you know, in the Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 series as well. You know, it was absolutely fantastic to ride it and finally get on that 2002 Intamin Mega Coaster. What a brilliant day we've had, but like I said, we're going to continue our journey up now, get a bit of food on the way back, get a bit of fuel in the car, ready for tomorrow, where we are heading to Movie Park, Germany. Again, another brand new park, my 4th new park of the trip. After that, only one more new park for me to get, but these guys obviously have still not done Efteling and Phantasialand, so it'll be still all new parks for them for the whole trip. We'll carry on a bit down the road and I'll film a bit when we get some food, but yeah, what a fantastic park, really good. Start our journey back. It's about 1 hour 45 minutes from the campsite at our secret location. Here we go, so we're following Sean's sat-nav services today. Here we go. So ETA is 2025, but obviously we're going to stop for food, get some fuel. Fuel seems to be quite cheap around the area here, so I think we're going to stop up around here somewhere, and yeah, we'll see you a little bit later on. What a brilliant day, what a brilliant park.
At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit onto Zuidas Eastern Coast.
So we're about halfway back on our journey back to the campsites, and we're in McDonald's. What's this, our 3rd McDonald's of the trip so far, I think, out of the 3 days we've had. 2nd McDonald's, 3rd McDonald's.
2nd McDonald's.
2nd McDonald's.
And we had 1 KFC last night.
Oh, we had a KFC, yeah. Well, you had a KFC, I just had an ice cream, didn't you, last night? But
we're keeping a balanced diet.
The thing is, though, when you go
KFC
abroad,
one night, Burger King another night, McDonald's another.
nobody likes Burger King.
I do.
What about Wimpy?
I don't think you get them in Holland.
You don't get many back home, do you, anymore?
No.
Thing is about when you go abroad, McDonald's is quick and easy, and you know what you're getting, don't you? You know what you're getting. Joe knows he's getting his burger. I know I'm getting my nuggets and my McFlurry. Martin knows he's getting his waiter service because they brought it over to him.
Only the best looking people get waiter service, eh?
Oh, there you go. Martin Hotwood, everybody. But yeah, so I'm going to tuck in, carry on the journey, and we'll see you back at the caravan. I'm going to take you for a little walk tonight to end this vlog, walk you a little bit around the campsite and show you some of the grounds of where we're staying at our secret location. See you a little bit later on. Here you go. I know you're all hungry watching this vlog. Have a McNugget. There you go. What are we going to do? Live the dream. What are we going to do? Live the dream. When we're driving along, we're always living the dream. when we're on this mega trip, what we're gonna do?
Live the dream.
We gotta live the dream. Live the dream. Live the dream. Live the dream. On Baron Akanaken. Dream. Dream, live there. Dream, learn. Let's go to the caravan. Keep on dreaming. Keep on dreaming. The secret location has been revealed. Oostrappen Vakati Park Deeperkt. That's where we're staying. That is our caravan. And we're off for a little walk. That's his car. We're off for a little walkies. So obviously we've had a good day. The shorts are now on. We've had a shower. I've had a nice shower. The shorts are now on. The shirt's changed for evening wear, aka Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. I'm just going to have a little walk. We're going to wrap this vlog up from Walibi Holland, and of course have a little look around the campsite. I've showed you our room in one of the other vlogs. So now we're going to have a little walk around and look at the facilities, which I assume all the facilities are going to be open. Oh, look at the shop, it was closed. Let's have a look.
Is that everything seems to close up?
What we got on the sign? Supermarket, reception. We're going to have a look at the reception. It's a nice themed castle. So we'll go down there and have a look. And also a big trampoline, look at that, with nobody on. So me and Martin are going to have a bounce, are we?
Why not?
Let's have a bounce. Let's have a bounce together, Martin. See you at the trampoline. Way, here he is.
This is the kind of fun that we get up to in the caravan.
You wouldn't get this in a hotel, would you, Martin?
Nope, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
That's why we chose this, and it was cheaper too.
I'm going to go down. Ready? Oh! There we go. This is where Martin breaks his back and can't drive for the rest of the trip. This is quite good fun. On some random holiday park in the middle of the Netherlands. Zip it. There we go. There's a slide credit over there, Martin. I think we're going to have to go and get a slide credit. I'm knackered. This is good fun though, isn't it, for the kids? How's it powered, do you reckon? Is it blown up from underneath?
Yeah, well, I can hear
the pump.
Yeah, I can hear the pump somewhere.
Here's our golf course, look. We've got a mini golf, look.
Mini golf as well.
Look at that. Right, let's go on and explore. Boing, boing. More airtime than the big one, this. Oh, look at this. That makes me sad. Look, Hollywood down there. I was in LA back in January, and now I'm still at the top of a castle. I'm not sure what that is there. It looks like the building from Rainbow Magic Land, that does. It actually is. I'm sure that's Rainbow Magic Land. I'm sure someone knows. Comment below. Where's Martin? Martin? Oh, there he is, look. Hello. You alright there, mate?
I'm good.
You need to come up. I found the slide cred.
You're the king of the castle?
I am. Look at this. Does this look like Rainbow Magic Land to you? See that top right picture? I'm sure that's Rainbow Magic Land.
It looks like it.
I'm sure it is, and then you've just got shock off to the right. It either is, or it looks very similar. Oh my god. Watch out, Martin. It's a bumpy ride.
Is it lethal?
You're alright, clear, dispatch.
Am I going to die?
Possibly.
Right.
Have fun.
Oh, it's not too bad. But you get stuck a couple of times halfway through.
There we go.
Yeah, you get stuck.
There's some animals over here, I think, as well. Should we go and look at the animals? There's one on the swing as well. Unfortunately, with us visiting theme parks every day, the swimming pool / water park, whatever you want to call it, is actually closed during the evenings. It shuts at 6 o'clock, so I don't think we're going to be getting that slide credit, but oh well.
No, we won't be.
Parks are more important. Hello? Say hi to the viewers on Theme Park Worldwide. Hello? Hello? Aww. He's cute. Watch he doesn't bite you. Oh, he's quite cute.
I'll be fingerless.
Oh, we don't want that. Oh, hey, oh, the big one's coming in now. Look. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Goatee.
Have you been on Theme Park Worldwide before?
No. No. Well, you need to subscribe. Can we see any more animals in here? We've got a few goats. I know Charlotte likes the goats. Oh, is that a sheep? That's a sheep. That's a goat. Oh, they look like they don't get much attention. You right there, Joe? Oh, he wants to be on camera, you do, don't you? He's enjoying the fame. Let's go and see some of the other friends.
Let's call him Henry.
Hi, Henry. Henry Hound. Oh, we've got back just in time. The thunder's about to hit us. You can't beat being in a caravan when it rains and thunders. It's quite a therapeutic experience, isn't it? What's going on there?
I'm having a can of beer.
You're having a can? I think that means we're going to have a beer.
Done all my driving now for the day.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to have a beer. And we will see you at Movie Park Germany tomorrow.
Yes, see you tomorrow. Have a good sleep. We're going to have a few drinks. I'm going to do a bit of editing for you guys, which of course you're going to see on the channel. And we'll see you tomorrow when we go to Movie Park Germany, our 4th park of the trip out of 7. We'll see you in the morning. Thank you very much for watching. And that means it's time to cue those credits. See you later, guys. See you in the morning.